Hi, everybody, and welcome to Racing with the Reverend, episode 16. We are going to be on the Nurburgring Grand Prix course. Psych. No Nurburgring today. We don't have that one ready. But we'll go to the Grand Prix course instead, running in the Honda again. This is going to be 13 laps, and we are in 7th. We did not qualify. There's only 14 players in here again. I fear this is probably going to become the norm after tomorrow when Forza Horizon 6 drops to the general public. And that's too bad. I hope it doesn't become the norm. I'll find out on Wednesday or Thursday when the medium races come back. Right now I'm not running any races because I don't do shorts. So this is my week of a break, I guess we could call it. So we have one position up right now. We just whacked the back of DT Kino, kind of letting them know we're there. We're on medium tires to start. I don't know how long this is going to go. We may do 2 sets of mediums. We may try and stretch these out and try and use softs in the second stint. We'll see what we've got. But we're heading toward the first hairpin. We're going to try on DT Kino. Can't get there. He rear ends the car in front of him, and I rear end him again. Seems to be the thing on this first lap, but, you know, it's typical Forza Motorsport. There's a lot of it. We're going to whack him again because he was very slow through that S. We're heading toward our next opportunity, and Kino just knocks me off the track. So thank you, Kino. You get a thank you. We drop back to the 7th, and now we whack. See, it just takes one, and then everything gets thrown off from there, because now you're in the back. There's people that are in the back. There's 2 cars we get right away as Great Potato, and I didn't see the car behind, or with Great, it's Perry 481 who hits me in the back end using me as a brake in the chicane. And now we drop back some more. Everybody gets some thank yous. I don't think there were any penalties handed out on any of those, by the way. Oh, and there's another one from RK17. This has been a very long second half of this first lap. Yeah, I'm not amused right now. I'm thanking everybody who's decided to take me out. We're going to get through lap 1 in 2.5 minutes. And we are effectively in last place because 2 players have already quit. Itsumi 10 Graham, and I don't know who's behind Itsumi, and I don't care because they're not here anymore. But again, and I will prove this because I do know where I finished. As I've told you before, I am watching this for the first time, but I have added transitions and the intro and things because I like to do that first before I start my audio tracking. So it's always worth it to stay. Stay in the race, especially when you're in a long one. Stay in the race. Okay, I think I've reiterated that point enough now, and we're heading back down toward the hairpin. We are picking up time on RK17, who has a 0.3 second penalty, but I believe those 3/10 came from going off the track and not taking us out. They should have come from taking us out, but it should have been a much stiffer penalty if it was from the accident. Welsh Dragon went into the gravel, so now we've got Welsh Dragon in our sights instead. And we are 3.8 seconds behind. We obviously are running a pretty darn good lap here. It is a dirty lap because of all the shenanigans at the end of the first lap. This stayed dirty because I guess we were too close to start finish. So, oh yeah, that's what it was. So we're heading up the hill now to the chicane, and we've picked up now. DT Kino has fallen way back. We owe DT Kino, and then we go off track in the chicane, and we pick up a half a second for ourselves. Yeah. Now, if you go off to the left there, that obviously takes you toward the Nordschleife, which I promise will be coming as soon as we get back to our long, medium and long races. I want to run that so I can share the stories of driving there live and in person. And I plan on driving the model car that I drove on the Nordschleife. So it will not only be, and that's about as close to authentic as I can get, because I didn't come close to hitting the speeds that we hit on that. And when I drove it in real life, that is, because it's rather scary. So we'll just leave it at that. DT Kino blew the exit on that corner, and R17 Connect was ghosted, so we're back with the two of the people that knocked us off the track, and we are close as we start heading toward the hairpin. We're going to go in, and RT Connect there decided I'm not going to go fast. May have lifted, I couldn't tell. I think they were going full speed. I just didn't judge the distance very well. So more whackings going on. We're slow. We're 22.5 seconds behind the leader as we head into these high speed, the Schumacher S's, and we head up to our next corner. There's a pass on RK17. He tries to take our nose off again. I did not allow it. Now we go into this corner, and we've got 3 people fighting for the same piece of real estate. But we have DT Kino's draft, and RK17 does not. So we're good here. We get by DT Kino rather quickly. They start battling behind us, and now we can go ahead and do our thing and start working up, getting back towards Great Potato. But we are doing our thing. This is, now we're going to try and get back into some sort of rhythm, and it only took us 3 laps to have to do it. So now we're at the end of lap 3, 2:13.144 is our best. We did not hit our best lap because there was a lot of holding up going on. We are pulling away from RK17 and Kino. So pretty happy there. We're gaining on Great Potato. Pretty happy there. This sequence is very slow and arduous, but you can make up a lot of time going through here. Sometimes we can take that corner like there in 3rd gear. So we've made up half a second on Great Potato in that section. And now this is a low 4th gear corner or a high 3rd, depending on your preference. We'll go into 2nd here, come out flying. We are still gaining on Great Potato. We're down to 5.6. Our split is rather impressive as we head into the hairpin. Use the 2nd gear to slow down, and then we can accelerate out. Didn't gain a lot of time there, but we are almost 85/100ths of a second up on our fast lap as we head through the S's and we come up toward the back side of the course. And we picked up a little more time through the S's. So Great Potato is not handling this section very well. And we didn't handle that corner very well because we lost time to Great Potato. But we're gaining away from Kino and RK17. I'm calling him RK17. I don't know what that is. What that abbreviation or how the letters and numbers work, because I'm an old man and I'm not going to go around guessing. So we're coming into the final corner. Again, 2nd gear to slow down and accelerate out. 3rd gear once you get up there and rack that curb. We are way ahead of our fast lap, obviously, because we got a clean lap in. Yay! Clean lap on lap 4. 2:11.482. Feeling good as we go down into turn 1. This is a very difficult corner. This whole section, again, is very difficult. We come out of 1 and we're going into 2. 2 is a nice little 3rd gear dealie. come out of there, head towards 3. We are rapidly gaining on the cars in front of us. It looks like it's a group of 3 that are ahead of us and battling, so we are gaining on them. They can continue to battle. That only helps us. Tornado's got out to 26 seconds now. We're checking our tires real quick. Looks like we're going to end up with 7 laps because I saw 40%. 40% wear already, so I think 7 laps may be our max on these, and I don't know if soft tires are going to carry us 6. So let's be kind. B3, oh, Ben Meh, because aren't 8 supposed to be H's? So Ben Meh is up in front of it. That sounds like a defender for Southampton. Ben Meh. Oh no, that's James Bree. Ben Mee used to play for Villa, I think. RK17 quit. We're 10 seconds up on Kino now. Good on you, R17. I'm not going to miss you. So we're hitting our 44%. We'll definitely click minor on lap 6. But I think we can still do 7 laps on these. We'll find out. We're gaining quickly on Ben Meh, and rather nicely. In fact, he's gone into the pits. Ben Meh has gone into the pits. I think another car has gone in. Yes, I see 2. There's a 3rd car. We're going to pick up some positions here, kids. We're in 8th now. 7. But we picked up 1 position, 2 positions, with Ben Meh and Zoiza going in. So, okay, 2 positions is good. Great Potato is still in front of us. We've gained more time on Great Potato. There is a battle up there between 2. Oh, Great Potato just whacked Welsh Dragon out of the way. That wasn't very cricket there. That wasn't nice. And he just did it again. Or Great Potato just got whacked. So, comeuppance, I guess. But now we're in Great Potato's draft. We just flicked to minor. I'm okay with that. Early minor is fine. As we get toward moderate is when the car really starts to fail and you start losing the traction. But we are in Great Potato's draft as we head to the hairpin. He knows we're here. And he misses the corner completely. So that's an easy pass. And we're heading up toward Welsh Dragon, who has 2 seconds in penalties, probably from whacking Great Potato coming out of the first few corners. Into the S's, and Welsh Dragon decides he likes sand and ends up in it. And now we've passed him. Great Potato has also passed the Welsh Dragon. And now we can go work on Nick 2. Nick 2 is 6.5 seconds ahead. Again, I wish this thing showed you what tires people are on so you had an idea of what was going on in front of you. So you knew the strategies. I know I use that strategy thing a lot. But if I need to flip strategies, I want to know. Nick 2 has gone into the pits, so that's going to put us up into 3rd. Perry is in the pits. I believe that's 3 cars in the pits. Oh, you know what that means, don't you? That means as Nuzzles and Perry fall behind us, we are in the lead. Dun, 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 dun. Very cool. And then we blow turn 1, realizing that we're in the lead. Well, let's see what kind of distance we can pull in front of Perry and Zoiza before we have to pit, because we definitely have to pit after this lap as we go into turn 3 and 4. Again, slower corners. Perry's already gaining on us because our tires are almost moderate now. So Perry's going to make up some distance. The extra lap, yeah, maybe it wasn't a good idea, but I had to get somewhere as we flip over to moderate. It's nice to be in the lead for a little while, though, I have to say. Don't get to be in the lead often. But when I am, it's a very good feeling. We head into here in the hairpin, going up toward the S, the Schumacher S. I kind of like this course. It's longer, it flows pretty good, there's some good passing opportunities. That first section is really not fun. I don't enjoy the first 4 corners at all, and nobody should, because they're just not fun. They're slow. There's not really, I mean, turn 1, you obviously have a passing opportunity. But 2, 3, and 4, if you're expecting to pass in there, someone really has to blow it if you want to do it cleanly. So Perry's picked up another couple of seconds on us as we head into the chicane before we go into the pits. And we come out pretty good. We immediately dart toward the pits. We're making our intentions known early. So the machine now takes over and is driving us to our pit stop. We are going to take on... What did I take on? Doesn't matter. If you're enjoying this video, like and subscribe. Comment down below if you want. Please keep the comments clean. There may be kids in here. And keep them on subject, please. So we lost 5 positions, make it 6. As Ben goes outside, but he blows the corner, so we might get lucky and get him around turn 2. No, we will not. But we will be in front of Welsh Dragon. So we lost 6 positions in the pits. Took on another set of mediums. I don't know what the other guys are running that pitted before me. But they're probably running either mediums or hard. So we've got the tire advantage going the rest of the way, probably. And on some of these guys, we just have the talent and or speed advantage. Heading into 5. And now 6. Ben broke really hard. We had no chance to get slowed down. This really is sometimes really, really difficult. Now we're going 3 wide. And I have to go way outside. We get whacked by Ben, and he goes around us along with the Welsh Dragon. So we lost 2 spots, and Great Potato is right on our rear. So got some work to do here in the last 6 laps. But we're going to put it in. We're going to get by Ben here. I'm giving him a good shove. He took something my nose. And Great Potato finishes the job. So now we are back in last place again. All right. Well, you know, it's a half-hour race. We're going to push it as hard as we can now. Now it's go time. The good thing is that there are 3 cars up there in a little group. 2 of them are battling right now, and they're probably going to end up taking each other out at some point. 1 car just went into the pits, DT Kino. He was probably on hard tires, but also had some wreck-fest issues. So he's done, and that should be the last of the pit stops unless guys are going to run softs after running 2 things of mediums, which wouldn't make sense. So we go into turn 1 here on lap 9. Now we're basically locked into 8th for a little bit. Kino is done. We don't have to worry about Kino anymore as we go into turn 3. But we are gaining on Ben and the Great Potato. We're gaining on them because they're battling. And we are 32 seconds behind Perry. So that won't happen. As we go in, you know, now we're going into 6, heading toward hairpin turn 7. But we are picking up some time on the 2 cars in front of us. Probably on 3 of the cars in front of us, to be honest. As we head into the hairpin here. This is turn 7. Now we're going up to the S, Schumacher S, that's 8, 9. Here we go, and we're able to take that quicker. A little lift there, shift into fifth to accelerate out. I get a little lift in that first part of the S's. Sometimes you end up understeering into the gravel, and that's not what we want. So, but we're moving here. We're getting up toward the end of lap 9. We've picked up more time on Ben Meh. And Great Potatoes in front of them. They're probably in a draft range, but I am moving as fast as I can as we head into the chicane. We pick up a little more time through here. Very little, a tenth of a second. I thought it was more. But it wasn't, and that's too bad. But we are picking up time, and Ben Meh is losing time to the Great Potato. So Ben Meh is on my list. As we set another fast lap at 2:11.386. 11.386 on medium tires is pretty good for a decent driver like myself. And I said it, I'm decent. I'm not great, I'm decent. As we flub 2 and go off the track again, we're not going to get a penalty because we didn't gain any time on Ben Meh. Ben Meh is going to blow 4 here, and we're going to try and catch him going into 5. We're not even going to bother getting behind him. We're going to stay right here on the inside as we hit turn 5 and make it easy work of Ben Meh. And now we got to get back to work on the Welsh Dragon. I thought it was Great Potato up there, but it's the Welsh Dragon. So forgive me. Welsh Dragon has 2.3 seconds in penalty. So right now my goal is to get to within 1.8 seconds of Welsh Dragon. Because top 5 would be great. After all the fun we've been through, top 5 would be awesome. We are picking up time on the leader, Perry 481. Well, we were. We are gaining on Welsh Dragon as well. Perry just picked up a penalty, so now we're only 33 seconds. 33 and a half seconds. I got a half-second penalty. We're starting to head downhill now, going toward the kink and then the chicane again here on lap 10. Things are where they are. You know, we're trying to pick up time here. I don't know what these guys are running. If they're running medium tires and pitted a lap before me, I've got them. And if, you know, I'll at least get 2 cars. Oh, but there's someone in the pits. I just saw it on the mini-map. Who's in the pits? And that's what I said. Someone was probably going to run that strategy where they're going to run soft tires for 4 laps, and it's going to be for 4 laps. And they're out. It's Zoyza who pitted. I'm not going to worry about Zoyza. Zoyza's pretty quick anyway, and now he's on soft tires. But that tells you how far behind I fell from all the whackings that were going on in the earlier portions of this race. Heading into turn 3 now, Zoyza is pulling away, as should be expected on the soft tires, even though they're not quite warmed up yet. He should be pulling away right now. Perry is 35 seconds ahead. We have no hope there. So I'm not going to worry about Perry as we head into 5. That's 5, and this is 6. Going through 6 now and heading toward the hairpin turn 7. We can hope that Welsh Dragon, who just got passed, I was going to say we can hope Welsh Dragon kind of holds things up. And Zoyza just got passed by Welsh Dragon. So they're battling, which is good for us. Oh, and a little net thing there. Thanks, network. There's nothing like getting that RPM slowdown from bad networks. So we're heading in now. We've picked up a serious amount of time on Welsh Dragon. And so a top 5 is definitely in our future. So that's a good thing. And we're running a pretty quick lap too. Looks like we may crack into the 210s if we do the chicane properly. We might crack the 210s. So let's see. Chicane. You can really come close to cutting that before getting a penalty, kids. So just remember that. We are definitely cracking into the 210s now, judging by that last time loop. Yeah, 85 100s ahead. Yeah, we've got a fast lap. This is going to be around 210 and a half. Yep, 210 519. That's very good for me. That's about as fast as I can go on this track, but I will try and go faster. We're in the top 5. What happened to Welsh Dragon? Did Welsh Dragon pit? Or did he quit? Doesn't matter. We're in the top 5. Or did he pass Zoyza? It still doesn't matter. We're in the top 5. Benma is 6.5 seconds behind us. Nothing to worry about there. Zoyza is 6.2 seconds ahead. This is the penultimate lap, heading into 5. And our tires are good as we go into 6. So running 2 sets of mediums wasn't a bad idea, and we just killed all our momentum by trying to play in the sand. I did that enough yesterday on the golf course. Thank you very much. Sand is not good in golf or in racing, kids. So take my advice. Don't go into the sand on the golf course or on a race. It just slows you down and just affects your game. Okay, Zoyza's still 8.5 seconds up and pulling away. I have no idea who's in third, but I think Zoyza is battling with someone in third. I just can't see it because I'm not close enough. Benma is still 5.8 seconds back. There's definitely a battle going on ahead, so hopefully we can get somewhere with that. I don't know if Zoyza is just kind of riding around, but it looks like there's 2 sets of taillights as I cut the chicane again. No penalty again. That's shocking after that. That's usually a death penalty coming out of that. Oh, so Zoyza passes Nick 2. Nick 2 was in third, and we are rapidly gaining on Nick 2. He's at 6.8 seconds ahead, and Benma is 6.9 seconds behind. Zoyza must have blown that corner real quick, but he does get right back around Nick 2. So we're good. 5th place is cool. I'm fine with 5th place. Goal is to get within 2 seconds of Nick 2. Just flipped over to minor, but Nick 2, I think, passed a lap or pitted a lap before me. So his tires are in much worse shape than mine. So we can make up some time here and possibly even get around Nick 2. I don't know. We'll see. Right now, the goal is just to get to 2 seconds. Plus 2 seconds means that we get 4th. And 4th is okay. It's much better than where we were, you know, when we got out of our pits and went through our whackings. So we're in pretty good shape here. You know, again, top 5 is good, all things considered. Started 7th. I don't like that we only moved up 2 spots so far. But with all the whackings, there was no way we were gonna contend with Perry up front. Maybe if we hadn't gotten whacked around so much, podium would have been possible, or maybe a race win. I don't know. We'll find out. We are still gaining on Nick 2. We're at 2.7 now. Again, it's 2 is the magic number as we head into the chicane. My tires are in much better shape, so I get a good run out of there. There's our magic number. There's 1.9. So it's definitely a 4th place now if we can keep control of the car coming out of the final corner and heading down the straight. We are definitely finishing 4th because of the penalties. So, yeehaw. Good race, everybody. Could have been better, but P4, I'm fine with that. 3rd fastest lap. Everybody else quit. Half the field quit.
Well done. P4.
She said it was well done, so I'll take the P4. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.